It's Driver 53, and I was back up here making some hay, and I got a message from one of my subscribers. His name is James, and he's like, "Hey, have you tried this out?" And what this is a 3-point hitch. So let me take you over here, and I'll show you on this one. So this is what it looks like, right? And it's got the PTO in there, and it connects to everything really nice and awesome. He's like, "Man, it's been working for me on a few things." So I grabbed both our trucks here, the TTHD and the SCAROK, and we're going to try this out, right? So I've got the mower here. We're going to go ahead and unfold it, and we're going to lower it, and we're going to turn it on. Now I'm just going to make one pass and see how it does. I mean, it's doing all right. It's doing what it says it's supposed to do. So I tried this on one of the other farm trucks, and for some reason it wasn't working on that one, so I didn't think anything more of it. But on this model here, the SCAROK, it's working absolutely great. And I love this truck because it's going to work so well with a lot of the other fifth wheel application stuff that we want to do. So let's go ahead and lift it. And lifted, I want to try this mowing too. Look at that. So it's lifted right now, and it's still working, which is awesome. So we're going to go and turn it off. So I'm going to drive back down here, and then while I'm doing it, I'm just going to do a little test, see if it's making the truck. See, that's me, right? It's not making the truck do anything that I don't want it to do right now. So perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to get this thing lined back up, and we're going to make another pass with the other truck. We're going to try it out too. So let's go ahead and disconnect. We're going to take this truck over here, get it out of the way. That way, I've got some other stuff I want to show you too. So hop out of that one. I'm going to hop in the TTHD here. Turn it on. So we're going to back up to it. Connected. Alright, so same thing. It's already there. So let's lower it. We're going to do that first, right? Turn it on. And it looks like it's going to do just as good. Right? So I know these aren't close together. I'll figure that out later and fix it. The main thing I came up here for was that field, and I already mowed it with my big, awesome Krone mower. So this is not a field. I can't set a worker to it. I don't think there'd be an issue. But I'm going to get up here on top, and we'll try the same thing. We're going to raise it and see if it'll still work. So right here. Now let's lift it. Alright, you can see it came up a little bit. And we're going to do... and it still mows. So awesome. Awesome, awesome. So either of these two trucks, you're going to be able to use this with, which is perfect. So I've got some other pieces of equipment sitting over here that I want to try out with this now. And if this will work, I'm pretty sure the other stuff's going to work too, right? So let me come around over here. We're going to drop this mower off. And the next thing I want to do is try out a tedder, right? So we're going to drop that. We're going to come over here. And where's the front side of this thing? And it's on the other side. Alright, so we're going to hook up to the tedder. And see how this works out. Alright, so we're going to get lined up. Nice and square. Alright, so we're going to lower it. And we're going to turn it on. And here we go. Well, look at that. It's working perfectly fine. Now, I'm going to get about halfway down here, and I want to try the same experiment where we're just going to raise it. Alright? So all we did was just raise up the 3-point, okay? But it's still working. Oh, wow. That is cool. So now I'm going 27, 28, 29, 31 miles an hour because it's lifted. I don't know if you guys caught that, right? When you have it down, it only wants to go the max speed of the piece of equipment, right? So 11 miles an hour. But if I raise it, watch this. So it may not be the most realistic. Ooh, and we're getting a little bounce, but I don't think anything's getting missed yet. So maybe like a good 20 miles an hour would be good instead of like 75. But I bet if you were on a flat piece of ground, you could probably get Tedding done at 75 miles an hour. So there's that. The next thing I want to try is a windrower. So I'm going to turn this thing off, and I'm just going to leave this right here. Let's go ahead and unhook it. So let's go try out this windrower. You know what? I was trying to do as much work as I could with my other truck, the light horsepower duty truck, right? Because I really like that truck. But I think I was kind of, you know, missing testing on this truck, right? Like I said, this truck is definitely going to have its use in the farm doing some other stuff. But, I mean, this makes it just that much more valuable. So, we're going to lower it down. And the same thing. So, the only thing now is right now when I'm windrowing, I'm 11 miles an hour. I wonder if I switch to this. See, on this one, it's not going to let me raise it or lower it, right? Because it's on the 3-point. It already, just the way it connects it, it's not going to let me raise it up. So on this one, we are unfortunately stuck with that speed. Unless, let's try this. See, when you do that, it just brings up the arms on the windrower. So maybe if you had another version of the windrower, or another windrower that didn't actually raise up like that, right? And it was more of like a 3-point style like the Tedder was, then that might work a little bit better in your favor to do some speed stuff. All right. Now I don't want to go around here too far because there is some grass that I've missed, and I don't want to get that mixed in. So I'm just going to finish this one row off right here. So let's get this thing pulled out of the way. Alright. Alright. So now what we're going to do is just detach it. And I'm going to go back down here. And I'm going to make some bales. And the reason I want to make bales is because it's going to be a little bit easier to work with all my other stuff. What's going on, right? I got to feed my sheep, which is why I needed this. So we're going to put bales down there. And I think bales will work. We're going to make a few. We might leave some of this loose and pick it up with our loading wagon. But I wanted to show you guys this too. You know, this mower, or this baler, if I go to my garage, it's going to take, oh, how many horsepower is it? Right here. 150. So this truck definitely has more than enough. So I'm going to unfold it. I'm going to lower it. And listen. You can see it. It's rolling. Oh, that's so awesome. I can bale with a truck. And look at that. It's filling up. It's picking it up. It's going to the back now. Man, this is so awesome. And I'm sure that if this truck does it, the other one's going to do it, right? I just wanted to see the difference in the two trucks on if it make the front end loose or not with that other piece of equipment. You know, this one, you're not going to be going fast enough to really matter. And the same thing is happening, right? It's up high. I don't think there's going to be a way for me to lower it. No, I can't lower it and do anything speed with this one. And even if I did, it wouldn't allow me, right? Because it's a fast bale. It knows it slows down the vehicle for how much is coming in. So let me go ahead and finish this row off right here. And then we'll park this one over here too. So yeah, thanks again for joining me here for this next episode of Trucks. Yeah, it's trucks for all you new viewers. You know, like I said, the idea behind this series is to see what I could do with trucks instead of tractors. There's a whole lot of new trucks coming out. The NMCs, the big three, are going to be hitting sometime in the future. Don't know exactly when. And you've got the TLX 2020. So all of these tests that you've seen in these videos, I am going to do with the new vehicles whenever they come out. I don't know when that's going to be. It may be a while between videos on that. I'm going to try and fill in some more stuff. As you can see, I'm harvesting some sweet beets. Sugar beets. Geez, sweet beets. Some sugar beets over here for my pigs. I'm trying to get them up to 100% productivity. I've got some wheat or barley going on over there. I got corn going on the other side. Just trying to get a whole mixture of everything going on right now so that we can get all those animals up to 100% productivity. And then we can start working the livestock with the trucks and seeing what we can do over there with that. Now I'm kind of excited about this 3-point. I might be able to get something hooked up to it, you know, for moving bales or scooping or something like that. So we may not need a small tractor over there. I don't know. We're going to figure that out once we get over there. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. And, yeah, the episode's going to go a little bit longer. Let's get all this stuff wrangled up. And I'll meet you over there and we'll start trying to figure out how we're going to feed all the animals. How about that? Alright, everybody. So we're back. And what I've got here is, you know, trying to take the long way. Holy cow. I got some straw. And what I'm going to try and do is... Yep. I'm just going to dump this in here. Now, I know they've got machines that you can blow the straw into the enclosures and stuff like that. But I'm just going to dump it here in this. And the physics of the game is going to allow me to do it. Now, I don't know exactly how much I'm going to need. But I'm going to put one load into here. And then I'm going to go and get another load and put it in for the pigs. So this is about 32,000. And this is going to be for the cows. Oh wow. I'm going to need quite a bit more. I'm probably going to need 5 of those. So let's go pick another one up. Take it over to the pigs. See what we're going to need there. And then we'll get started on some food. How about that? So it's pretty simple. I use this silo. It is a mod, and I will show you once I get this thing to start filling. So what it is, all the way over here. Sorry, got a bunch of stuff I'm testing out right now. All right, so it's Missy B silo storage is the one that it is. It's a, I mean, it's a pretty nice one. It holds a lot of everything. There's other ones too that you can get that are just like a two silo, and then you can add on additional storage that would be multi-fruit. I like this one because it's 500,000 of everything. You've also got a, what do they call it? A siloquid, I believe, and it's liquids and solids. It doesn't hold quite everything, but it's pretty close. So, alright, we got this one here. Let's see where our pigs are going to need it. I think I'm going to need to take it right over here. Yeah, right here. And on this one, I want to go ahead and crane door back left. Alright, here we go. So on the pigs, I definitely want to do slurry and manure both, and the same on the cows. I think it'd be interesting to know how fast that fills up. So you can see in the pigs, it's starting to fill up a little bit quicker. Here. So wow, even with 100 pigs, that's almost completely full. Ooh, it's actually gonna be completely full. So what I'm gonna do, I've got more in storage. I'm gonna run this over and finish filling up cows a little bit more, because the sheep don't need it, chickens don't need it. So yeah, we're gonna do that real quick, and then we'll get on food. Oh, I'm not in the area. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. What? Did it take it? It wasn't giving me the trigger, but it looks like it took it, y'all. So just something to maybe think about. Yep, 34,603. Maybe there just wasn't enough in there. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so let's look and see what's the first thing we're going to need. I know we need some wheat for our chickens. Right? Wheat and barley, for sure. Let's see what other animals take wheat and barley really quickly. So chickens are wheat or barley. Pigs, I can do wheat or barley. Sheep, no. Cows, no. So it looks like pigs and chickens are wheat or barley. So if I go here, I've got some wheat, a lot of barley. So let's go ahead and I think I got more wheat on the way. Let's go ahead and do wheat. So we'll do chickens first, and then we'll run over and give the pigs whatever's left. So I think on this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and dump it out of the grain door. Make it a little bit easier when I'm feeding the chickens. Now, if I remember correctly, the chickens are going to be on, yep, this side right here. Perfect. So we'll get it close. Why is it not yet giving me the trigger anymore? Is it filling it? Alright, it is. For some reason, I'm just not getting the message that says, hey, here's what you can do. So chickens, it looks like 5,000. So they're going to start producing really, really quick. That's awesome. Or producing eggs. So we're going to go up here to these guys. Now, the trick here is, I don't know, this looks like water. This over here looks like food. So we're going to put this over here, and hopefully that's what it is. So let's go ahead and start overloading. Maybe. Let's check it out. Alright, yeah, I'm giving it to them. They're just, it's not showing it. Oh, there we go. Starting to show them now. So, interesting thing on the pigs, I didn't really notice it. You got to give them all 4 types of food to get to 100%, which is crazy. So that's why I was getting sugar beets out of the ground. So, I think I'm going to grab some corn really quick too, and we'll throw that in here and see how they do. Looks like they're already giving me some manure because I got straw. And the same here. I gotta get them some water. So hey, let's do that real quick. So what I want to see on the water side of things is what we needed to do. Alright, I'm gonna drop that off here. Perfect. So I got a water tank right here. We'll hop out, hop in this truck. Now a lot of the maps will have like their own water source hanging out. You just gotta find out what it looks like. Sometimes it's the river also. This one, you just start filling it. And there's different sizes. You know, we could possibly get the huge tens of thousands of liter tanks. I'm just gonna stick with this little one right now just to see how it is. If I decide that I need a bigger one, I definitely will. You know, if I had multiple cows set out, or you know, chickens don't need water, all they need is food. But sheep or whatever my livestock were, if I had multiple of those hanging out, I might do a bigger tank. Let's just see how far this water goes here. Alright, so I got 8,000 liters. Now we got to figure out where it actually goes. This actually looks like water right here. Perfect, and it's going to tell me. So here we go. Going to go to the cows. Ooh, it's going to take the whole thing. I'm still not going to get anything like very far up into it. Holy cow, that is a lot of water they're going to need. I might get the big one just to fill it up. Alright, because that's going to be a lot of trips just on the cows. So, like I was saying, you can use the spigot over there. And some people have also said that if you're skilled enough, you can use a river or a creek. And I don't know if I'm skilled enough for this right now. Let's try it. I think I'm just going to keep hitting that. See what happens if I just drive off in here. Well, that thing's deep. But see how it says start filling? I can fill right from here. It's free. Absolutely free. I might want to drive down there next time, see if there's an easier way. Because that is kind of deep right there. Huh. Beautiful scenery though. I like the waterfall. An old mill. I wonder if we could get up there. We'll do that another day. How about that? I just wanted to show you guys. This is another way to fill this thing up. Like I said, if you've got a water source on your map, awesome. If not, you can also buy one, which wouldn't be, I mean, it's a cost, but I'll show it to you. It's right here. It's under miscellaneous, and it's the water station. It costs you $5 a day, but you'll have constant water. So if you got a lot of animals going around, or you got to get around, this might be the way to go. So you're not having to truck all the way across to a river or whatever, unless you're using one of the big ones. So yeah, it all depends on your gameplay. But I think the truck definitely handles this okay. I don't see an issue with this at all right now. Oops. So there we go. We'll put a little bit in here for these guys. Get them producing for us. We'll go down and get one more for the pigs. And we'll start seeing what they're doing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these all the way up as much as I can anyway with what I have now. Get these guys all up to 100%. And then we'll see what's going on with the manure and the oh, can I make it? Can I make it? All right, with the manure and the slurry, and then go from there. So I guess the last thing I want to do in this little bit here is show you how to make food, the TMR for the cows. So what I've got is the TMR mixer over there, and what I'm gonna have to do is fill it up with hay, straw, and silage bales. There's a ratio that we have to do on that. There's tons of videos up there for what that ratio, best ratio is. Some recent mods have their own ratio that's a little bit different. Ooh, are we gonna get it? Ooh, I don't think we're gonna be able to pull this thing out now that it's fully loaded. Oh no, come on. Come on. Oh, this one doesn't have enough power. Huh. Well, maybe this truck isn't the best for this job. There we go. I bet the SCAROK or the other one would have no problem getting it out, though. But I just wanted to try this one, see how it worked. So let's give our pigs a little bit of water. And then we're going to go get that food mixer going. Now you may be asking, how's that going to work if it's a PTO? Well, one, we could probably hook our truck up to it like we did before. We've got another idea. There's another mod that recently came out, like real recent, that I think we're going to be able to use. So I'm just going to keep doing this. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to let it fill. Get out. I'm going to go, yeah. It's a trailer, so it can be pulled by a truck, right? But it's going to be a tool to use so that we're not having to use a tractor also, right? That's kind of the goal of this, was how can I get away without using tractors if at all possible. So this thing right here, it's really cool. It's, as you can see, it's got a PTO sticking out of the back of it right now. I know it's kind of flopping around, but we're going to bring this down here, and I hope this is going to work and it's in the right spot. If not, we may have to move some stuff around. Alright, so there we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to detach. Just pull this guy over here. So let's get out and go look at this. So you actually have to enter this. Alright. So I'm turning it on. Alright. Now when I exit, it's still going. Right? So that means that whenever I enter this... Oh! Oh, and I'm not going to get to enter this. Alright, so to do that, I'm still going to have to be in this. But you see my mixing ratio is still okay. Awesome. So I bet if I had some in there, I would get to do what I want to do. Yeah, so it's asking for tip side and stuff like that. And what that is, that's for this. It distributes the food also. Alright? So left side's over there, which is what I want. So now what I need to do is I need to go and get my tractor. Unfortunately, I do not know of a way that we are going to be able to put bales in the silage or the TMR mixer using a truck. So I think inevitably I'm going to have to use this. So what I need to do first is kind of get this thing positioned right so I can grab a bale. I'm going to grab a silage bale first. Hopefully it's going to work with me. It should have been stacked the other way. Alright, there we go. There's one. So, that's silage. Let's go make sure really quickly on our ratio. So that's silage. I'm pretty sure it's 2 hay. So let's throw a straw in there next. And that's going to be the lighter colored ones. Of course, on the bottom. Huh. I have to reorganize all these. There we go. So I may edit some of this out as I go. Just so you guys aren't having to watch this. All right, 2 hay. Alright, so as you guys can see, we got our ratio within green. Alright, so what I need to do now is turn on the mixing wagon. There we go. And if I start overloading, Hope this works. If I go to my cows, it should show that I'm giving them TMR. If I've got it in the right spot. Yes! I am. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. It's gonna take a lot. That is a lot, y'all. I am gonna be there for a long time. Mm-hmm. But at least I got them a little bit. So they got water, straw, TMR. They're good. Sheep. Ooh, I gotta get them some hay. Real quick. And pigs, I gotta get them a lot of stuff. Chickens were good. Alright, so I'm gonna keep, here, let me turn this off. Turn that off. Get out. So I guess I only need that on if I need that on. Other than that, I'm okay. Alright. So we'll hop back in. Nope, this one's off too. Alright, so let me keep working on all this. Get all of our productions up. And then, yeah. We'll figure out how to clean all these messes up. So that's going to be it for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and watching what I was doing here with these trucks. Hopefully you're learning something. Hopefully you guys can comment if you're seeing something that I'm missing or something else that you'd like to try out. Like I said, I'm going to redo all this testing once the TLX 2020 and the NMC trucks come out, or any other truck that comes out. We might have somebody that surprises us and just throws one out there all of a sudden. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this series. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of it. It's going to be it for today. Until next time, this is Driver 53, signing off.